Hey everyone, thanks for checking out my videos. Today I have a follow-up on my VRX XR4 Nitro. I think it's the RH1029. This is the one I installed a 2-speed transmission on, 2-speed gearbox. So the update I have is one of my metal pipes just came in, so I'm going to throw that on. And then also in my latest run, I found out that I lost my 2-speed shift. So I had to do some investigating, and I found out that my the little ball and spring came out of the gearbox, which is a bummer. So basically, I'm not the 2-speed isn't running in this guy. So I did have a second one that I had planned to install on another one of my VRXs, but that will have to wait because the rally gets priority. But here's a shot. There is, let me move this. So you'll see there's two screws. The center screw is the mount screw, so don't touch that one. That one is the one that mounts it to the center shaft. But you can see the one on the right, which is offset and has an offset access threads. That is your adjustment screw. And on the other side of it is a little ball, like a ball bearing ball. And in between is a little spring. And so when you tighten this clockwise, it will delay your shifts, and the looser it is, the sooner you'll get your shift. So this is how the VRX 2-speed adjustment works. So on this one, that little screw came out, so the ball and the spring also came out, and that's why I lost my 2-speed function. So I'm gonna have to find another little ball bearing and spring that will fit in there, and hopefully I can get that one functioning again and installed on another one of my nitros. But definitely, if you have the 2-speed install planned, put some Loctite on that screw so it does not come out. Just use the blue Loctite so it tightens it and keeps it tight. It's not permanent thread, and that way you can adjust it as needed. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this gearbox swapped out and the pipe installed. One tip on the pipe, the last one I did, is you don't have to cut the zip tie if you don't want to, but you know, it's fine if you want to readjust it. But when you pull this pipe out, at the end there's actually supposed to be a little silicone grommet. Sometimes it gets stuck in there, so make sure you pull that out and put it in before you slip the pipe on. Otherwise, it's a 2mm screw. You just loosen, or actually you'll take it out because it will fit in this screw mount. So definitely take out the set screw from here. You're going to install it on the top side of this, and that will be where it tightens from, like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get these done, and I'll show you what it looks like. Here's a look of the one that lost the screw, and you can tell that there's no ball on that side. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to find something that'll work, because this gearbox is plenty fine. It's just those little components. But have it pulled out. If definitely check out my install video on how to access everything. In my install video, I did forget to stick the drive shaft, center drive shafts back in on the first round, so I wasted a couple minutes. Don't forget to do that. I'm not gonna forget this time. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one popped in. I already did the Loctite on there, so it's nice and tight. I don't know what adjustment I want it at yet, but you can see the you can use this hole once it's installed. It'll be pretty hard to get to, so you're gonna use this hole right here to do your adjustments on there. But anyways, let me go ahead and get this slap together. Here's the little silicone grommet that comes off. It usually gets stuck in here, so don't forget to take that off and swap it onto this end before you install it, which will just basically go onto here and then back onto the header pipe. But let me get this thrown together. Alright, so I just got everything installed. The metal pipe, don't forget to plug your back pressure tube back in. Um, let's see, the adjustment, I did have to bend this down, the little wire mount a little bit down to get some more clearance between the pipe and the tank. And I actually like that when the tip is angled down a little bit, lets that uh, the oil that gathers pour out a little bit more, and that way it doesn't puke as much into the side of the body. And that's the bummer about Nitro, I guess, is you know, how the bodies work. And yeah, I really don't want to cut up this one, but I did find out from the comments, and you know, I like chatting with you guys. But this VRX Nitro actually shares the bodies with the HSP Nitro, which I have the brushless version of. The mount holes are different, so you'll have to re-drill them, but I do have a link to a 2-pack of those bodies in my description video, the one where I redid the red and white body on my HSP Nitro, or not Nitro, but HSP brushless. But you know, I think I will have to cut a little hole at least for the exhaust pipe to stick out. Actually, no, I got those little silicone pipe, exhaust pipe redirectors. So actually, I think I'm gonna try that out before I cut the body. But this one, I probably will use the magnetic posts. So thanks for the comments on that one too. I do have magnetic posts ready to go. Just haven't tried them out yet, but this seems to be a good candidate for that, just to maintain, because you know, you'll have to take the body off to get to the engine and the fuel tank. So that's the reason why I'll usually, you know, cut a hole here, and at least some vents. But I really don't want to for this. I love this body. But anyways, you'll need to readjust your brakes, because this rod will have to come out to get the gearbox out. Another thing I did while I had it open again was I put this grease I use, you can see that in my install video, on the ends of the dog bones, and it actually holds it in place, so when you're trying to slide it back in, it helps a little bit, and it also just reduces main friction zone on the center drive shafts. But other than that, definitely Loctite the set screw so that ball and spring do not come out. I'm gonna have to find a spare to get this one in operation again. And there's the old plastic pipe. So I've been doing my break-ins with the plastic pipe, but I think I do like the metal pipes. They are a little bit louder, a little bit noisier, but it's kind of cool. Performance wise, I really can't speak for it yet. I don't think I have enough run experience in comparisons. I did leave a couple of the nitros on the plastic pipe, but I think the ones I favor, I did throw the metal pipe on there. But aside from that, you know, this is just a important update I thought to share with you guys. Thanks for watching.